I'm not wasting any dreams this Christmas. I've made my wish upon that star. The only dream of which my list consists is to always be wherever.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Meg. If you're new here, I'm an introvert, I am a homebody, I love my space, and I also love winter. And the scary thing is, November is nearly over. It's going too fast, and I'm freaking out. Last month I made a November slay list. This was my monthly goals, my little things that I wanted to do this month, how I wanted to feel this month, and now this month is over and we have to do a December slay list. So I am getting myself ready over the next 24, 48 hours, just getting a little bit prepped for this new month. I want to mentally prep, so what is it that I want to feel in December? What is it that I want to do more of, do less of, all of that good stuff. I also want to physically kind of prep, so I want to get a few little things done, including cleaning my makeup brushes and then creating a new setup for my projector. So you guys are joining me over these next 2 days. I'm very excited. Let me explain to you what I'm doing with my new projector setup. In case you're new here, I studied film and television in college. I have just finished after 4 years. I'm a film nerd. I love films and I love watching them, particularly this time of year. Films are so good this time of year, so my projector is pretty much always on. The new projector doesn't fit on this shelf, which was the shelf I had built for my old projector. It only works when it's on my bedside table. So I'm adding a bedside table this side of the bed so that I can keep my projector on there and it doesn't take up as much room as it does on my nightstand. I will show you guys that in a minute. I want to show you guys also my new robe. I'm very much leaning into the crazy cat lady vibe. It's just a robe covered in cats, which we love. So this is my current nightstand. My projector sits here and then there's all this rubbish. It's not looking too good. This is the side of the bed that I like to sleep on, so I need this nightstand more clear than this. I had this shelf built for my old projector because it needed higher height, whereas this one needs to be lower. It's very complicated. I'm not going to go on about it. I have this exact drawer set in my bathroom, but I'm going to bring it back in here to sit the other side of the bed so that I can leave the projector on that side and then my nightstand will be clear. We understand? Great. Let's do this thing. This side of the bed is a bit of a mess. It's just full of my blankets and my pillows and my teddy bears because I have a lot of those things. So let's organize this. done moving around my projector and giving my room a little bit of a zhuzh, a little bit of something. It is incredible what moving something around does for you. I can't even describe it. I feel like if anyone said to me I'm in a funk, I'm in like a kind of mood, what should I do? I would say move something around. Whether it's moving your bed to a different part of your room, literally just moving a cabinet, just doing something like that honestly changes everything. Do you remember when you were a kid and you would like completely rearrange your room and then you'd show your parents that evening and you'd be like, look what I did, and they'd be like, wow, stunning, 10 out of 10. And you'd literally get into bed and fall asleep that night being like, I love my new room. Maybe that was just me, but I feel like that is a universal experience. It just really does something. It really rejuvenates me when whether it's changing my whole room and moving things around, or just moving a desk, even moving a chair, moving a lamp. It just really helps to kind of make a space that starts to feel a bit mundane. Moving one thing can make it feel like this whole new space, and it can be so exciting. So yes, I have moved my projector over here. You can't really see her right now, but she's here. This side of my bed for the last few months I've been so bold with. Every time I've had something that I don't want to deal with, I just shove it over here because you can't see it, I can't see it. So I'm really happy that this space now when I walk around here is so lovely and fresh and clean. It feels amazing. It is now currently 7:20, so I'm gonna relax. I've just made dinner for my family. I made a really nice pasta, which was good. This is a big month for me to plan because it's Christmas month. It's a big month for everyone planning. Also, it's my birthday, and also it's a very big month with regards to content, and there's a lot I want to film and not a lot of time. It's literally 25 days. I need to get planning. I'm gonna throw something on the projector and do that for my evening. Go move something in your room. You will not regret it. It is the next day and I had a really crappy start to my day today. Earl has been coughing quite a bit the last like 2 days, so we brought him to the vet and he has a heart murmur. So I have to take him in tomorrow morning again to get an x-ray to see the extent of it and what we can do. I don't even know if I'm gonna share this depending on what happens tomorrow, but I have cried pretty much all morning just in panic. Oh, it's just such an awful, anxious, crappy feeling, and like this waiting feeling now until hopefully tomorrow evening we'll have some answers. But yeah, I'm just feeling a little bit down in the dumps. Earl is tucked up in his bed downstairs, not a problem, purring, eating, happy as Larry. Me on the other hand, I'm a mess, such a mess. I'm going to try and pick myself up a little bit because I think sitting and being very anxious about it and thinking the worst is definitely not helping me or anyone in the scenario. I have some little mini shortbreads. These are from M&S and they're really good. They're in the shape of Christmas trees and they're just like a nice little tiny shortbread. I also have my coffee and I'm watching a podcast actually on YouTube. I'm watching Saving Grace's podcast with Olivia Neal. I've never listened to Saving Grace, but it came up on my recommended and I thought I would give it a go. One thing I definitely want to bring into December with me is podcasts. I have really not listened to podcasts this year, but the last few weeks I've really gotten into Sophie Murray's podcast. I absolutely love her, and I also love that her podcasts are like 30 to 35 minutes, so I've been listening to them. And I'm going to try a few new podcasts and see how I get on. I'm going to do that now and try to just calm myself down a little bit. A crazy little start to my day. Whew. I just love my cats. Good morning everyone. Earl is currently in the vets and I have to keep myself distracted. So let's continue getting ready for a new month. I'm going to clear out my wardrobe. I pretty much do this every month because my wardrobe isn't very efficient for storing my clothes. So things always topple over on each other. It looks so messy, but it's just because everything's falling in. So I'm gonna organize that a little bit. Clean my makeup brushes and then clean myself. I think the most important thing for me going into a new month is that my space feels ready for me to follow the goals that I want to make. I think it's so much harder to follow the goals and the things that you want to do when the space around you isn't helping. Like if you want to wake up half an hour earlier and your space around you is a mess, it is going to be so much harder to do that. Whereas if you go into the month with a nice fresh little base going on, I do think it makes these little goals of ours much easier to complete. So yes, cleaning my space even more today and then sorting myself out a bit more, and then I'll go over my little December slay list with you all before saying goodbye. Ooh, this is not good. This is crazy. This is a lot. Most of the things in here are clean, they're just not folded correctly.
We stand by the fire, your tiny hand in mine. You're 5 feet off the ground. You rest on my shoulder. The stars convey the light, so fragile in the night. In this moment, in this moment, forever be, forever be. In this moment, in this moment, forever be, forever be. The night fades like a whispered song as time rushes on. Oh, it won't be long, fading now into a memory.
My wardrobe is complete. It's not the cleanest wardrobe in the world, but it will do. I just wanted to say, so many people will probably be like, your wardrobe gets a mess all the time and you always have to clean it. Why not just keep it clean? I just think some things in life just kind of gets in the way, and you don't always have to have a perfectly clean space. I think it takes a lot of time and a lot of help. Look at the size of this spot. This spot is a monster. Anyway, just got distracted. Don't feel like when you see these beautiful clean homes online and stuff that your home should look like that all the time 24/7. If your home does look like that 24/7, I'm very jealous. Congratulations to you. Please tell us your deepest, darkest secrets and how you do that, because I just think sometimes life completely gets in the way, and I've beat myself up for so long about not being a minimalist and aesthetically clean enough sometimes, but it's a load of rubbish. Clean when you can. Doing little bits here and there when you can do that is a big achievement. So congratulations to you. If you have to do something like this annoying task every month, that's okay. Give yourself 20 minutes. Do what you can. It doesn't need to be perfection. It doesn't need to be color coordinated. It's perfect the way it is. You've got this, girl. You've got this. Hello there, it is Meg, the voice of Meg, speaking to you. I'm popping in to say a big thank you to today's sponsor, which is Squarespace. You guys have heard me talk about Squarespace, but in case you haven't, Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform. So if you are looking to set up a business, a blog, a portfolio, and so much more, Squarespace is the place to do it. Squarespace have endless website templates that you can choose from. Website building can be scary, but not with Squarespace. They have amazing options on their website. You can have online shopping, members areas, scheduling, integrated social media, email marketing, blogging, analytics, and just so much more. Being a young creative can be really scary and you don't really know where to start, but having your own website is an incredible way of putting yourself out there. Having a space that's created by you, sharing your work, is just an incredible little thing. head to the link in my description box below to create your own website today. You can save 10% off your purchase of a website or domain when you use my code Meggy. Best of luck out there, my little creatives. I love ya! Alexa, pause. Thank you. I was just listening to some cinematic soundtracks. Pretty much one of my favorite ways to kind of unwind in the evening is if I get some jazz or I get some cinematic soundtracks. I think my favorite for like relaxing would be Thomas Newman. I love him. And then if I need inspiration and like motivation and excitement, it's Hans Zimmer. Duh! But I just wanted to pop on before I ended this video. I am so sorry this video was a little all over the place. As you guys saw, when Earl was unwell and he went to the vet, I completely went into like mother mode. I just completely shut down. You'll be happy to know that he is feeling much better. He does have a heart murmur, but it's something that we're looking into, and it is something I think he will be okay with. For now, he's okay, and I think he will be. We're gonna look into it some more, but for now I just want to let you guys all know that he will be okay. I've written my December slay list. I will put it on the screen here. I wrote one of these in my last month reset for November, so if you want a little bit more in depth, you can head there. I have 4 categories for my monthly resets, and that's home, beauty, fashion and content, because they're kind of like 4 important pillars, or kind of just, not really that they're very important, but they're just kind of 4 things that I always want to look at differently. It's a really fun way of planning for a new month. So if you want to kind of take this template and make it your own, I would love to see you guys do that. I make mine on Procreate. You can do this in a notebook with pen, whatever feels most creative to you. Last month I had loads of tasks that I kind of wanted to complete, whereas this month it's like the feeling that I want to have. I'm really focused on to be present and enjoy this run up to Christmas as much as I can. But why don't you go and write yourself a little prepping list for the month of December. We will call it our December slay list, spelt like Santa's sleigh. I'm really looking forward to this next month and the Christmas spirit and the run up to that. I just cannot wait, and I cannot wait to have all my Christmassy content with you guys. I'll be posting over here on YouTube obviously every week, but I will also be pretty much every single day be active on Instagram and TikTok, so don't forget to follow me over there as well. I love you all so much, and thank you for bearing with my little anxious heart this week when Earl got sick. I think I'll end this with saying what I want this month is to be present and cozy. So that's about it. I love you guys.